The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello. Greetings. I'm trying to send these notifications out a few and okay, leave this page. And the thing was going, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Welcome to the premiere episode of Musicology. As you can see, I am not at home right now. I am on the road. But come on in and tell a friend and let everybody know that Musicology, a musical interpolation, iconoclast, and all the big words is premiering right now. There was a little time change, so some people may still come at 5:15. Listen, this is a 45-minute show. I allowed myself an additional 15 minutes because, you know, when Mother talk about music, I get carried away, y'all, okay? I get carried away. So it's really a 30-minute show, but we allow ourselves an additional 15 minutes just in case Mother gets the spirit, as Aretha said, in the spirit. Okay, so, let me close all of this out, y'all, and thank y'all. While we wait for a few people to come in, y'all, let me just say this. Music is my life. It has saved me. It has been my saving grace for many moons. And I love the fact that so many Tie Squad members are music lovers. So that helps me even more because so many of you guys are music lovers. We got some singers in the house. We have drummers. We have organists. And how many people are watching? Okay. Wow. Okay. Good. We got so many different varied experiences as far as music goes in the Tie Squad. So it is always a good thing, amen. I'm excited about this show too, Gwen. Now listen, we have a little tip jar, a virtual tip jar, and just like you put $1 for the DJ or your favorite music host, you can tip me throughout the show, okay? And you can also tip me when you finish the show. When I finish and you watch it back, you can tip me again. Okay, so I know everybody was thinking, Thais, she gonna be on there talking about women. Watch, I bet you's gonna be divas. So of course the Aquarian in me wants to say, I gotta prove everybody, So no, we're not gonna be talking about women for our focal point. We're gonna be talking about 3 uncrowned kings. With all of this talk about the king of R&B and child R. Kelly, is it Luther Vandross? Listen, we can argue until the cows come home, you guys. R. Kelly, his talent is not denied. Luther Vandross, hands down, the king of R&B, in my opinion. Okay, but there were 3 men in the '90s that just did not get their deeming. They were not deemed, and they should have been deemed because they were kings. Some are still going on. Some have left the body, but tonight I'm going to just briefly, to the best of my ability, give voice and give sound, let it bubble up. Okay. So yeah, let me say some good evenings. I love this show because thank you, Wade, for the $10, brother. I love this show because it comes on early enough for me to still, if I need to do another show, I can do another show. So I like this. 5 o'clock. Okay, so then if I want to do something else, night musings or something, mother still got a little time left. You know what I'm saying? So I know the Thai Squad is going to love that as well. Hey, Shouting Gale. Hey, give my love to Bishop. TKLLE, Life with Glam, Leelander Butler. Everybody's in the house. Harold. You know what we can do really quickly, you guys? Go ahead and put your city in the chat. Some cities are known for music, such Chicago, Detroit, Memphis, Atlanta. So if you are from a music city, you might want to throw that in the chat and let people know you're from a city known for music. But if you're not known, if the city not known, just put that in there anyways. Put the tip jar up, y'all. Put the tip jar. Throw some money in that tip jar for mother, okay? Somebody from Nashville, Music City, USA. Jackson, Mississippi, the home of Denise LaSalle and Dorothy Moore. My hometown, by the way. Huntsville, Alabama. Don't get no better than Huntsville. Augusta, Georgia, home of James Brown and Jesse Norman. Let that be known. Memphis, the home of Stax Records. Detroit, Motor City. Long Beach, that is Snoop Dogg and the LBC crew. Philadelphia, home of the sound of Philadelphia. TSOP in the house. Oakland, oh my God, the Pointer Sisters. Sly and Family Stone and so many others. Houston, Texas. Yolanda Adams. Kimberell. Okay. Cleveland, the OJs. Thank y'all for these tip jars. Thank y'all for these tip jars. Okay. Milwaukee, the home of okay. You know what? Eric Bonet is a phenomenal vocalist. We ain't gonna do him like that. So yeah, y'all. Thank y'all for 1 hour from Austin, the live music capital of the world. You better let it be known, Joanne. Somebody said Fresno. Okay. They have a lot of festivals in Fresno. But listen, y'all, let's get started. What do we got first, Kwame? What do we have first? What's up first? In music news, I forgot, did I? Okay. What order did I put that in? Oh, okay, well, don't worry about it. In music news, you guys, let's rock and roll. What do we have first? Music news. I'm waiting. There, there it is. Can we say happy birthday? That's why I moved this show to today, y'all. She's my dream girl. She's my idol. Happy birthday, Jennifer. Can we get some happy birthday? She's a Libra, straight out of Houston, Texas. We're seeing you up under a bench. Can we get some happy birthdays for the original dream girl? She survived so much and she's still standing. 62 years young today. Happy birthday, Jenny V. We love you, honey. And baby, listen, the best is yet to come. That just goes to show you that you can go through hell on earth and baby God will turn that thing around. He will turn that thing around, Kwame. So happy birthday, Jennifer Holiday. Let's get some happy birthdays in for our girl, Jennifer Holiday. Listen, Jennifer, honey, is a living, walking, breathing testimony. So shout out to Jennifer Holiday. What else do we got, Kwame? What's next? In music news. Beyonce. Okay, all right, Beyonce. We're going to stay in Houston, y'all. Let's stay in Houston. So Beyonce has tied. The AMA nominations are out, and Beyonce has tied with Taylor Swift with the most nominations. You know what? It's just something about putting Beyonce's name with Taylor Swift is just so troubling to my spirit. I'm just going to go ahead. Listen. Beyonce, Taylor Swift. Okay, I'm going to be nice, y'all. It's not that type of show. But, y'all, it's not the same. Okay? Like Denise said, the blend is different. But Beyonce and Taylor Swift tied for the most AMA nominations, y'all. Girl, you know what? Girl, I'm gonna be nice. Taylor Swift, girl, hey. It's about time they let her tie with Taylor. It's about time. I ain't gonna trouble the water, CJ. Okay, give me my next story because I'm about to start some mess. Congratulations, Queen B. Okay. Well, Listen, y'all, and I'm gonna try to do this without no shade because I like Tamar, and this album should have got a little more recognition than it did. But you know, since we announced the premiere of the show, Tamar's album, Love and War, has went platinum. Okay, now listen, it took 10 years. Was that the single? Oh, that's the single, Love and War, the album. It don't matter if it took 10 years. Okay, when was it released? It was released in 2012, and she got her plaque on the 30th of September. It don't matter. That don't matter. When it went platinum, it went platinum. Okay, 10 years. I wouldn't give a damn if it took 20 years to go platinum. That's her damn plaque and she earned it. Put it on your wall, Tamar, and hang it with pride in your house. Who said 10 years? 10 years. Somebody say a decade. Damn. Y'all wasn't buying Tamar's single like that, y'all? All right. Okay. Well, listen, y'all. Ooh, this is starting off. Oh, okay. It took 30 years. Okay, listen, y'all. Give me my next thing because this is going to be messy. This is a professional show. This is supposed to be professional. What we got next, Kwame? Oh, Dionne Warwick's new documentary comes out, y'all. When I tell y'all, I am so excited about Dionne Warwick's new documentary. It comes out next year. I don't give a damn what you say about Dionne Warwick and what she do and how she did it and how this woman is an icon. And I am elated about her new documentary, you guys. And I'm going to have every Tie Squad member that's active to watch it when it comes out. The new CNN film documentary, Dionne Warwick, Don't Make Me Over, will make its broadcast premiere January 1st at 9 p.m. on CNN. Following its debut, the film will be available to stream on HBO Max. So are we going to support Dionne, the icon Dionne Warwick? Don't Make Me Over, one of her biggest hits. Are we going to be there for Dionne, y'all? Dionne is a technician of, you better let them know. She is an icon, and we're not going to play these games up in here with Dionne Warwick. I love me some Dionne Warwick too, Gordon. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to play these games when it comes to Dionne. Okay. Dionne, we're going to be there January 1st. K says K. Okay. Give me my next situation, Kwame. That concludes music news. What do we got next? Speaking of Patty, we got a segment. We got a segment called Skin of Patty, y'all. And an olive branch, so people can know that I don't have nothing. I love Patty. It knows me knows. I love Patty. Okay. I love me some Patty, Patricia Louise Hope. Okay. And we got a whole segment called Speaking of Patty. So we can put this Aretha Patty thing to bed. Okay. Now, speaking of Patty, today we're going to talk about her album Burning, which went gold, and it was a phenomenal album. Won her first Grammy. She tied with Lisa Fisher. Has so many gems on this album, y'all. Feels like another one. When You've Been Blessed, Feels Like Heaven. Somebody Loves You, Baby. She got 2 duets on there, right? She got one called I Don't Do Duets with Gladys Knight. And We're Not Making Love Anymore with Michael, what's that man with the thin hair? Michael Bolton. Yeah, him. So we're gonna talk about Patty. We have a whole segment on Patty. So we can put this shade to bed, y'all. Okay, but if you have never heard this album like in its entirety, I really encourage you to listen to it. And y'all gonna hear me say the word album. I'm old school. I don't say recording. I don't say, I say album. You're gonna hear me say album a lot every Wednesday night, okay? It's just how I talk when it comes to music. So please listen to this album in its entirety. It can take you to a zone. So shout out to Patty. Speaking of Patty, okay, what do we got, Kwame? I better slow down. I better slow the hell down because we're moving a little too fast, Kwame, huh? Woo, Rashaan Patterson. It's time to talk about our uncrowned kings, you guys. Are y'all ready? It's time to talk about our uncrowned kings. And our first brother is Rashaan Patterson. Woo, my God. And this debut album from him, 1997, there's so many Quiet Storm and up-tempo jams on this album. It's simply entitled Rashaan Patterson. And I'll be honest with you guys, if I can be perfectly honest, all of the men that we're going to be talking about, the Uncrowned Kings, there is a sexuality component to why I think they did not get their fair shake and their just due. There is a sexuality component. I'm not here to talk about anybody, whether someone is LGBTQ or not, unless they've come out formally. But I believe that it played a part in the lack of support from so many different factors. Now, let me say this. MCA Records, Rashaan was on MCA Records, and we're going to be doing a whole show on record labels coming soon. And MCA is one of the most problematic labels. My girl Stephanie was over there, Patty was over there, but MCA is the most problematic label in the history, in my opinion, of record labels when it comes to the handling of their artists. You know, and what happens is, you guys, is that when record labels, when people leave, when record executives leave, when people that you work with, A&R, when they leave, they don't give a fuck. Ooh, they don't give a damn about you. oh my God. They don't give a damn about you, Ty Squad. Your project can be finished in the can, and they moving on to another record label, or they're leaving town. They don't give a fuck about you. Excuse my language. This album is a masterpiece considered by many. Okay. But hey, everybody. Hey, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for turning in. If you turned in the driveway, thank you for turning in. Okay. But he is one of the first, I believe, uncrowned kings. And listen, his story is not a sad, unsung story. This man sells out venues and he's selling out shows. He's going to be in Atlanta soon. He does a lot of dates year round. And I follow him on Instagram. And yeah, you're absolutely right. I know I'm right. And when you are LGBTQ, perceived to be LGBTQ, questions, you know, they're not going to put they're not going to put a lot into you. And then when these record labels, urge or fold or what have you, you're going to be the last person that they think about. Okay, what about that person? It's just the truth, y'all. It's the business. They give a damn. And you have to remember, we're living in a time of Billy Porter, y'all, and Pose and Laverne Cox and Janet Mock. This 1997. This 1997, where your sexuality was a burden. Luther Vandross went to his grave, not affirming himself publicly. His friends may have known that he was gay, but publicly, he went to his grave with that. Okay? Yeah, his voice is unmatched. Now let's talk about, his voice. 4 octaves. A lot of people say that, oh my God, I'm a true tenor. And they always talk about tenors. But there are some tenors that are just so bad to the bone. Rashaan is one of them tenors where, baby, and I'm telling y'all, it is unbelievable. I look at him as the male Shaka Khan, and he loves Shaka. So when you think Shaka Khan, just think of Rashaan Patterson. When you think of Shaka Khan, you can see the parallels in their vocal acrobats, okay? Very versatile. But again, y'all, he was over there at MCA. And you know what happens when you get to talk about MCA? So I want y'all to do this because it's very important. Please, please, please write down, every Wednesday have a notepad or a pencil. And I need you to write these artists down so that you can go listen to them and discover them. You can rediscover or discover somebody on the Thais presents Musicology. So make sure you got your pencil, a memo pad, or some Post-its, okay? Every Wednesday, so you can write down these artists' names, okay? Okay. Thank y'all for tuning in to Rashaan is just as gifted as B. Slade. Yeah. As long as he don't dip into that white stuff. We're gonna keep it real nice tonight and professional. Okay. All right. I listened to Rashaan on Spotify. Well, thank you. Thank y'all. Go check out Rashaan Patterson, a living R&B legend. Okay. Give us our next uncrowned king, Kwame. Who do we have next? Give us our next uncrowned king. Me. I was a tenor. You know, I could have been a tenor. Me. B. Peace. Rest in peace. Ooh, man. Another four octave. Devo. Oh God, here we go again. He was at MCA, but he was on an imprint called Silas Records, which was a MCA subsidiary. So he was over there with Louis Silas Jr. Louis Silas left, MCA and went to, I think he went to go work at LaFace Records. So, it's something about that damn MCA over there. So Jesse was over at MCA with Rashaan Patterson. And he had a monster hit, the wedding ballad that everybody loves, and it's called You. But he had 3 albums all together, you guys. And each album, it was just greater and greater and greater. This was his second album on the NCA imprint Silas Records. And Jesse was like, there's no word to describe. No words to describe how phenomenal of a vocalist he was. He could go to the rafters. But again, y'all, we're dealing with a lot of things evolving around not being said, sexuality, and, you got to sing songs with women in the videos, and you got to put she in the songs. It is a lot, y'all. It is a lot. Now, listen, Jesse never publicly came out. But those that know him and are close to him know that, y'all know. So I'm not trying to out nobody, but we know what the tea is, okay? Such an amazing talent that didn't get his just due. Rest in peace. His sisters, Trina and Tamara, they were a duo around that era. And they had an amazing album. It was, short-lived wonder, but, they came out and shook it up, Trina and Tamara. So we want to salute Jesse Powell. I don't even know if Jesse, Jesse, I don't know if Jesse got a Grammy nomination or not for You. I think he may have got a Grammy nomination, but he should have won. I don't know who was nominated and won that year, but Jesse should have won for You guys. Okay. And there was a ballad, a throwback ballad on each of his albums, y'all. Whether it was Gloria or whether it was something in the past, he was an old soul, and he made sure to pay homage to the music that brought him and winged him and poured into him. So he kept Usher one. Okay, he kept, you guys, something special on each album for, the Quiet Storm Radio and, those rainy nights. He kept something on those albums. Loving this new show. We're multifaceted over here at the Tight Support. Well, yeah, I tried. You know what I'm saying? I tried. And then, it's a lot of research that goes into doing something like this, but I'm going to make time for it, You just can't come on here and just be like, this Jesse, say hi. You got to know something. And with my music knowledge already, it makes it easier for me to, because a lot of it's off the top of my head because I love music. But there is a lot of research that goes into doing something like this. And I'm up for the task, though. I'm up for the task. So shout out to our second uncrowned king, Jesse Powell. Rest eternally in peace, brother. What do we got next, Kwame? Who's our third and final king? Ooh, okay, so Tevin Campbell and Tevin. And, you know, he released his debut album, Tevin, and then he had a second album that he released. And then this was the third album, Back to the World. And the record label just did not. They just did not. He was with Quest Records, you guys. He was with Quest. And, you know, that's, you know, Quincy Jones and Benny Medina, all them people over there. So, Tevin, this album should have solidified him where he needed to be. And it just did not. It did not. As a matter of fact, after this, there was another album that was released, and it was like, you know, then the scandal happened, and it was just over. Luckily, Tevin rebounded. Luckily, he rebounded and has been able to, you know, salvage his career because the talent hasn't went anywhere. So we shout out Tevin Campbell. There's so many tracks on this album that I need y'all to get into. Back to the World. You don't have to worry. You don't have to cry. All of that. You need to listen to the second to the last album, Back to the World, because I believe the fourth album, they didn't even promote that album. That album, a lot of people don't even know there was a fourth album. So I still love Tevin. But so many people pay attention to that second album with Can We Talk, but they don't really talk about this third album, Back to the World, because I just don't think, you know, I don't think the record label Quest, they just didn't. Some people say this album cover, the braids and sexuality played another, you know, sexuality again, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot. I remember that fourth album. Listen, I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. I ain't listening to that fourth album like that, y'all. It was hard to find the fourth album. So if y'all go find that fourth album, post it to your page tonight and just put, honey, here's the fourth album Mother was talking about. I don't even remember the name of that fourth album. Let me say this, you guys, about the Can We Talk Challenge, and then we're gonna go to a break, a brief break. Let me say this about the Can We Talk Challenge. Tevin Campbell was a prepubescent or in puberty, well, pre-puberty, when he sung Can We Talk. And he's also an Altino tenor. Altino. And Tevin has a timbre in his voice, you guys, that nobody can match, okay? I have never heard nobody sing like Tevin Campbell. So you got all these grown-ass, hairy-ass men trying to sing this song with the Can We Talk Challenge. They sounded, you know, like they were straining. Mario did a real good job. Mario did a good job. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. Tevin hadn't even reached puberty when if he was in puberty, his voice was still prepubescent. You got grown-ass men straining, and you're not a tenor. And you're not an Altino tenor either. Make sure y'all get these likes up. It's about 157 watching, 160, and we got 86 likes. Hit that like button during the break. Tevin Campbell, I'm glad he was able to rebound, but he just does not get the respect I believe he deserves, and he should be way up there too. Not just, you know, in the R&B circles, but he should be up there with the pop and all those other people, okay? So, love you, Tevin. I'm giving you your crown tonight. We passing out crowns. Okay, Kwame, let's go to break and we'll be right back. like that little. Okay, I like that little music. Okay, Pyro Media is the greatest. Okay, so what do we got next, Kwame? What do we got next? Shout out to our 3 uncrowned kings, y'all. They are now crowned. Okay, what do we got next? Oh my God, my favorite segment. It's gonna be my favorite segment. Man, it's gonna be my favorite segment. Okay, so here's the deal, everybody. I don't want to go too far back in the beginning because some people be like Thais. I don't go too far back, but I'm gonna do a slow ladder on y'all, okay? But this is my favorite segment because I love to go in the crates, you guys. And when we talk about in the crates, let me give you a little brief history. DJs used to carry their music in milk crates, and that's where we got this from, in the crates. Also, people would store their albums in crates down in the basement, or and in various rooms in their house in the 70s and 80s. So that's what we get this terminology, in the crates. And I love digging in the crates because you're gonna find some good shit down there in them damn crates. Thank y'all for the thank y'all for the tips. I really appreciate it. The tip jar is full. We gotta get another tip jar. Okay, put another tip jar out. So our first album that we're gonna dig out tonight is gonna be our girl Deatra Hicks. Sweet Talk, oh my God, was on this album. Are y'all writing this stuff down? I don't have but doing all this research and work, and y'all ain't writing none of this stuff down. Hit that like button. Exactly. Get them likes up. Everything I Feel is on this album, which is a slow jam that every drag queen, every black gay club in America has performed. Deatra Hicks, you may know her now from Tyler Perry Plays and Divorce Court. You know her from that, but Deatra Hicks is a Broadway singing diva. And she was in Mama I Wanna Sing, and just a phenomenal. When I tell y'all, this woman can go to the Raptors and bring you back around and drop you back off. So shout out to Deatra Hicks and her self-titled album. Let me just be honest with y'all. The album did not do what I thought it was going to do. It just did. It was 1989. And, the market was saturated with R&B divas. Deatra fell through the cracks. The record label didn't do shit for her. So it's just a hot mess. So, but she can sing the angels out of heaven. I believe she could. Okay. It just didn't. The album just didn't. She had a modest hit with Sweet Talk. There was some remixes on Sweet Talk, you guys. But it just didn't land. It just didn't land the way we was thinking. Like, this woman could really be up there, y'all, with some of the greats. But y'all know when you're black and you're a woman, y'all know, Okay. Give us our next album. Kwame. Love us some Deatra Hicks, though. They didn't have to do Deatra like that. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is my girl, Genovia Jeter. Genovia, some people may remember Genovia because she was a gospel artist at first. And she did that one album. She did that one R&B album on RCA Records. Do we have the cover, Kwame? Genovia did that one album, and she was on Soul Train, and she sung All of My Love, and child, we haven't seen Genovia since. But Genovia Jeter, Genobia, All of My Love is the song, y'all. She's married to Glenn Jones. Thank you, CJ's daughter. This is the first one I never heard of. And that's why we're in the crates. Now listen, y'all, when you hear All of My Love by Genovia Jeter, you're like, oh my God, this woman, why didn't she go further? She was with RCA, y'all. RCA it'll be on our show about record labels, I promise you. RCA, MCA, all of them, BBD, all of them labels gonna be on there. Okay. So yes, I found her from gospel. So yeah, Genovia was a show enough gospel singer. One of them, Dorothy Love Coates, Dorothy Norwood, just sang and that's what she was. One of them show enough singers. Okay. She has a very interesting and unique voice. I wanted to play a clip tonight from Soul Train. I didn't want no problems out of Don Cornelius' people, honey. So Y'all going to take a listen to All of My Love, the one single from that album, All of My Love. I promise you, you will love it because it's so sensual and sexual and rainy dayish, but also clean and pure. It's kind of like, she could be talking about God and, she could be talking about a man. It's up to you to decide. Okay. Okay. Give us our third album. What do we got? Our third album. Wait a minute. We missed the album unless I didn't put okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. We missed the album. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to see, did I put that? Yeah, I did. I put that album in there, but maybe that album fell through the cracks. So we're gonna go ahead and go to music. We're gonna maybe that album, it was a glitch with uploading. Okay, but there was a third album, y'all. Don't worry about it. We're gonna go to Musicology announcements. What do we got, Kwame? It's not. Oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. We're almost out of time anyway. So listen, there was another album though, but it may not have uploaded in time. Okay. So Unsung, y'all. TV One has done a piss poor job of letting the people know about Unsung. Okay. I didn't even know the damn season had came back. So far, you guys, I've been able to catch up with Tony Terry. How many of y'all like Tony Terry? Do we have any Tony Terry fans? Is it any Tony Terry fans? He's from the DC area, I believe. Okay, so Tony Terry, and then they had a special about female MCs that was excellent. Okay, and then we have the last one I just saw Sunday was my girl Jean Corn. And I have been waiting on that Unsung for a while. So there are about 4 more Unsungs left. If you do not have cable, it's kind of hard to watch the show, okay? Because TV One is like a boutique label. It's not like BET. You gotta add TV One sometimes to your package, okay? So do you love Tony Terry? Well, Tony Terry's Unsung was excellent, you guys. I watched it. I had no idea that he went through so many things, concerning drug addiction and the record label just really ran him through the mud, and it was a lot. No, they haven't done Marva Hicks, but I hope she's on the list. Go tell me this time, Squad. Some of y'all may not have watched the show long enough to know who has been on and who hasn't been on, but who would you like to see on Unsung? Tony Terry cannot sing to me, but that's just my opinion. Okay, and this is a safe space at Musicology. Tony Terry cannot sing to me. Okay, who do y'all want to see, Ty Squad? Let's take a minute. And Unsung, y'all need to come over here and watch these damn comments. Shit. Okay, let me see who Rochelle Farrell. Oh my God. Thank you, AOQ. Baby, O'Brien. Are they gonna tell the whole story? O'Brien, or you gonna tell the whole story? Gospel or R&B mother, either one. Jermaine Stewart, yeah. Olita Adams, oh my God, Talia, man. Okay, keep them coming, y'all. Keep them coming. Who do you want to see on Unsung? A lot of them end up dying after. Not really. Most of them have been deceased. Nancy Wilson. Is Nancy Wilson unsung? Is she unsung? I don't know if Nancy Wilson is unsung. The Pace Family. Well, yeah, they got that one album. Well, they got 2 albums, right? They got 2 albums. Andy Stone has already got an unsung, excellent unsung. Sounds of Blackness. I don't know if they're unsung or not, Oh my God. Malira, Malira was the 3rd album, but evidently I didn't upload that album. Maybe I didn't upload it. But Malira, we'll make sure she's on next week, y'all. Okay? We'll talk more about Malira next week. What about Ann Nesby? Definitely needs an unsung. I believe they did Anthony Hamilton already. Yes. Have they done James Cleveland? No, they haven't done James Cleveland, but baby, listen. Hey, Marie. Okay, it's time. That's my cue. Okay, that's my cue. Somebody said, "Hey, Marie." Not Nancy. Nancy. Natalie Wilson. Oh, Natalie Wilson. Okay. Okay. Well, you know what they do it. They do it a little bit. Everybody now. So yeah, they'll do it. They've already done Cheryl Pepsi Riley. Great unsung. Martha Wash. They've already done Martha Wash. Okay. They've already done Martha Wash. Listen, whoever is next in the next cycle, I believe they've already did Eddie Kendricks. Destiny's Stepchildren. Listen, I have a lot of people that I would love for them to do. I need them to do Esther Phillips. I need them to do Gwen Guthrie. I need them to do Malira. I need them to do so many people, y'all. I need them to do Allison Williams. Oh my God, my list just goes on and on and on. I would love to see New Birth. I would too. Okay, girl, James Cleveland will be James Cleveland, honey, y'all don't need to put him on unsung. Just do a documentary. Because baby, they better not call me to contribute. Please don't call me. Okay, y'all, they should do the Gospel Music Workshop of America. Oh, wow. Did y'all enjoy tonight? Did you enjoy our premiere episode of Musicology? If you did, we want to ask you to put some red hearts up. And also, we want to ask you to make sure you leave a tip in our tip jar if you enjoyed tonight's show. Next week, we'll have a whole other list of things to talk about. And you never know what I'm going to pull out the crates and stuff next week. So I hope you'll return. And your viewership and the numbers will determine whether this is a limited series or whether we'll do this seasonal. You know what I mean? And we'll do it every season. Okay? Your viewership, spreading the word and telling people about it determines whether it's going to be 8 episodes and that's it, or 8 episodes every 4 months. Okay? All right. That being said, thank you, Kwame and Pyro Media, for bringing my vision to life. Thank you, Ty Squad, for always showing up. Y'all always show up for me no matter what I got going on. All of y'all, man, y'all always want to make mother cry. Oh, God. Okay. So thank y'all for showing up. I'll meet the Whitaker, Sarah, Shawnee, TK, Latrice Hudson, all of y'all. So this is just a debut, y'all. We're going to really dig in there as the weeks and months progress. I want you to have a phenomenal rest of your Wednesday. Now, we will be back in about 30 minutes to an hour. And for something else, I don't know. We'll figure out something. 30 minutes to an hour, we'll be back. But listen, every week, I just want to let you know this. Music lives only alive, okay? R&B, soul music, it lives only if we keep it alive. Don't let these people just become relics of yesteryear. Play their music, stream their music, download their music. Remember, music only lives if we keep it alive. I love you, and I'll see you next Wednesday night. Bye, y'all.